we are going to start those super seminars about 5-10 minutes from now so that you can receive our Logos presentation.
There we go. Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. And the AV team. Can you all put your hands together for the AV team? They are getting everything set here. Thank you all so much. And I wanted to give a big shout out to Dr. Wilson. You just humble me. Thank you so much for the invitation here. It's an honor to be with you all. For those I haven't met, my name is Matt Stack. Originally from North Carolina, grew up in a little small town out there. And so really excited to be back in Alabama. Here, so a little bit of background, former Marine, got involved, ended up back in San Diego where I ended up getting involved in ministry, where I've been on my leadership team for 13 years, where I met my gorgeous bride, where we just celebrated. Actually, if you can just zoom in right here on the screen so that everyone can be able to get that. We just celebrated 7 years and we have our 2 children, so thank you so much, appreciate that. And I'm realizing when I see this picture how much my children never look in the camera. So, amen to that. So at my church, love San Diego, ended up getting involved in a community out there where I ended up sitting on a city board to help get grants to local charities. So lots of success in the secular world, but my heart, my passion's always been in God's kingdom. So really excited to be with you all and share Logos. Those who don't know, Logos is currently in our 26th year in operations. We have about 3 million users worldwide who use our service, and we have about 400 employees. We believe this is the best tool for Bible study, sermon preparation, and out there. So just because of time, let's just jump right on into it. Now, right now, once you open up the screen, you're going to notice right away, it actually doesn't open up like software. It opens up more like a theological newspaper or a magazine. I'm actually just going to change the display preferences real quick. You all get to see how this goes real quick. There we go. And there it is. Much better for you all to see. Now, the one thing before is anyone who've had Logos, this is the first time we have dedicated your homepage to you. So this is your prayer list, your reading plan, your workflows, which I'll actually go over in a minute, and then anything you do on Logos automatically syncs its way and makes its way to your mobile device. So everywhere I go, I've got all of my biblical resources, all of my counseling resources. I have my entire theological library right there. Where I really want to focus your attention is right here, this little box right here called our Go box. You can type any passage or topic here in the Go box. So topic would be holiness, sanctification, baptism, passage, Genesis 1, Romans 8. So let's say I wanted to be preacher teaching on the woman at the well, which we all know is John 4. So I would come over here, I would type in John 4, and then I would click Go. And then one thing you notice is as the screen changed, what it just did is it did about 50 to 60 hours worth of Bible study, page flipping, and research. It went through my entire library, every lexicon, every dictionary, every commentary that had to reference the woman at the well, and then laid it out for me. So let me just explain the layout. Up top, that's my Bible translation. You get to tell Logos what your favorite translation is. Underneath that, I've got my SDA Bible commentary right here. And watch this as I start to scroll, commentary just tracks right along with me. I don't know about you, but my paper commentaries do not do that. And then one of our passions at Logos is to assist you in your word studies. So right here it says in verse 24, God is spirit, and those who worship him must worship in spirit and truth. We might read that one. What does that mean? What does that mean to worship in truth? What I love about Logos is I can click on any word, and right away it does all of my Greek word lookups for me. It'll give me my English definition, then it'll give me my Greek definition. But look at this. The primary meaning of the word truth means hiding nothing. Isn't that amazing? Jesus is saying, I'm worth looking for people to worship me who are hiding nothing. Doesn't that just add a whole new level of understanding when they wrote the Bible in the original Greek what Jesus was trying to convey to his believers? Amen. Imagine how deep we can go. Now, coming over here, if you need a different commentary, you just click on it, and then inevitably you're going to find something that you do want to use in a sermon. Maybe you're writing a book, maybe you have a blog, or maybe you read something, you try to remember, where did I find that? Where did I find that reference? So I'm going to open up right here. I've got Faith and Works by Ellen White right here. I love this. It says, the creation belongs to God. The Lord could, by neglecting man, stop his breath at once. All that he is and all that he pertains to God, the entire I love it. So let's say I'm going to highlight that. I'm going to copy that. And I'm going to come over to my Word document. I'm going to paste that in there. We've all seen that before, nothing new, but watch this. Scroll to the bottom of the screen and Logos will automatically cite all of your references for you. Yes, thank you for that clap over there. I know how amazing that can be. Now, let's just fly along here just because of time. As I scroll along here, all of my biblical cross-references that have to do with John 4. Ancient literature, for those of you that are history buffs, you're going to love ancient literature. For those who want to study how doctrines have been formulated over hundreds of years, this is where you're going to study Philo, Josephus, the Dead Sea Scrolls, ancient church fathers. This is an amazing amount of resources. Here, cultural concepts. How many of us know when we're teaching the scriptures, we can't just look at the Bible through 2018 Western America. We have to understand, what was it like at the time it was written? What was Jesus dealing with in Samaria? What was Paul dealing with the church at Ephesus? That's what cultural concepts does. Coming along here, illustrations. I don't know about you, but when I have preached and taught a sermon, we all, as pastors, we're trying to find, we know what we're preaching and teaching on, we want to find an amazing story to go along with what we're doing. And what have we all done? We've gone to Google. But how many of us know Google is not the place to go for biblical resources? Amen. Amen. So here I've got my illustrations laid out, and you'll see I've got systematic and biblical theologies. We all have systematic theologies, but I'm going to click on Christology. It's going to take John 4 to my systematic theology, but by its denominational nuance. Because now as a pastor, I might have people who are coming in from different church backgrounds. This now helps me understand how my brothers and sisters in Christ have been interpreting the text over the years. Now, coming along here, you see now we're getting into visuals. And now one new thing that we've created in Logos 8, you all were some of the first people who get to see Logos 8. Logos 8 has only been around a few weeks. In 27 years, we've only had 8 major releases. So we've created what's called workflows. I've done one here, an expository sermon preparation for James 1. It laid out every step that I would need to do to draw as much wisdom out of that scripture. Prepare myself. I begin with prayer. Read the passage. Read it more in different translations. Identify the important Greek words that are in there. The right people. Or I can create my own workflow that's customary to how I like to prepare my sermon. Not only that, but as a preacher and as a pastor, we have to do 4 things by every Sunday. We have to prepare our message. We have to get our media. We have to do our bulletins. We have to get our handouts to people. Here I can do all of that in Logos. We will give you 30,000 images that you can download, where you don't have to worry about copyrights. You've got everything laid out right there. I can do all my study, and then I can prepare my sermon and have everything ready and send it off to go. And if I have other sermons that I've done in the past, I can upload them into Logos, and they become part of my searchable library. Now you're seeing it into the visuals. That's probably the best thing Logos does are our interactives. I only have time to show you a couple, but you'll see if I click right here, we actually, how many love it when the Wi-Fi goes out there? Give me 1 second as we start here. Give me 1 moment. So I've got, there we go. Take that up. How many of us love Wi-Fi? Wi-Fi does that to us? Amen. I'm going to come right here. Down. There we go. Just going to open that back up. There we go. Now, I'm going to come back to my interactives. There we go. Give me 1 second. So I'll show you before and after, and then I'll show you miracles of the Bible. So before and after, this one is here. So you'll notice, this is one we've done for places all over, but I'm going to click on Jerusalem. Here's everything I would need to study Jerusalem. Here's what it looks like today, but I can grab this bar, scroll it across the screen. They were able to render what it looked like at the time of Christ. I don't know about you, but Bible study actually in America is in a huge decline. People say, especially young people, they say that they don't have enough time, or we can solve that. And they say Bible study is boring. We know it's not boring. It's just things have changed with the way that people learn. This is such a media-rich culture that we are now implementing a way to bring the Bible to life. We've also done one for what we call miracles of the Bible. We did it for Psalms Explorer, and we did it for miracles. And so here are all the miracles of the Bible laid out, where I can actually click on location and see all the different miracles that took place. Every dot is representative of a miracle. Or I can see who was the person who received the miracle. Who was the miracle performer? There we are, Jesus, still top person there, miracle performer. Or I can actually come over and sort by text and sort which miracles anyone that I want to study did. Isn't that amazing? Can you all see how much we've done just in that small amount of time, about 8 minutes here, all by going up to the Go box, typing in John 4, and clicking Go. Now, because of our partnership with the conference, we're offering a discount here only. It's 15%. It will end when the conference ends tomorrow. If you wait, your feelings will be hurt. The conference discount will go away. So, because of that, let me just show you here. 15% off. I'll just show you a few packages real quick. Bronze is a great place to start. This is our Bible study library. So, if you want to be able to have some great commentaries, do some basic Bible study, and have some cool features in there to go along with it, I would recommend starting here. If you went and bought all of the books that we give you in this library, the value of the library is $6,700. That's the type of theological library you get. And then not only that, but there's the regular price of what we sell the software for. With the conference discount, it would be $535, but we have a payment plan available. Just let us know. You would do $44 today, and you go home with the software. And we'll give you a 30-day money-back guarantee. That's how much we believe in it. And then at the end of the 14 months, you own it. This is not the eternal AT&T plan. This is your software for life. And then Word Study Library. If you like clicking on the Word and seeing the original languages, that's when we add those. And you get the full features of logos starting in silver. $10,000 value library, regular price, conference price, and it's $59 a month for 16 months, or gold. Anyone who is preaching, teaching, you get all of Ellen White's works added in here, Hans Rondell. There's an amazing amount of exegetical resources, commentaries, everything included. And then that is a $16,000 value library, regular price, conference price. And there's the monthly. And then also download forever. You can download it to Macs, PC, iPhone, Androids. They all sync. They all work together as many times as you'd like. Lastly, lifetime personal license, 30-day money-back guarantee. We will teach you how to use it. And husbands and wives, you can share the license. The Bible says that you are one, and we don't mess with that, so you are good there. And I'll close with one of my favorite quotes by John Owen. If the word does not dwell with power in us, it will not pass with power from us. And that is the heartbeat and the passion of all of us that love us. Thank you for your time.
Amen. Thank you so much.